is YouTube working? Did you get a notification or did you just stumble across this? We'll show you some gear here in the beginning. If there's something you see that I don't address, ask about it. We can come back to it. We do these lives every night around 9 o'clock. You ask questions, you make statements, and we have a conversation. And that conversation is led by what you guys want to discuss. So we've got 6 mag stacked chest rigs. These are ready to ship out, AK M4 mags. We've got 2 columns of pals on the side for med pouches, columns, smokes, whatever. These have the Velcro on the back. You can attach the danglers to them. We've got some Woodland AK M4 micros, Coyote stacked micros. That's the smallest rig. If you're a shotgun guy, breacher, we've got some shotgun rigs there. If you're not familiar with these rip down, this rips out, just like that. Got some subgun rigs for you HK guys or whatever you're running now. Vehicle med bags. Got some 308 micros if you're a 308 guy, heavier rounds. Clothes bags right across here. Mediums, these are smalls up here. Toiletry bags, all kinds of colors. You can organize your gear by color, or if you just like different colors. Tool bags, we have a bunch of tool bags we just finished up building. We've got some larges there. We got some larges on the shelf there as well as behind. Tool pods, if you want to organize your stuff, you want to be able to see it. We also make these without the mesh. Pelter wraps, zippered knife pouches. People put pipes, cigars, knives, watches, anything really will fit in there. Mesh pockets. These are, all of our bags are Velcro walled, so you can organize them. We do small and large mesh pockets there. Bifold tool carriers over there. We'll walk out here, show you some of the stuff that finished up this evening. Large tool bags in multicam, extra large fupas right there. Standard fupas, if you're not familiar with those, you can wear those as a chest pack, a crossbody bag, or a fanny pack. Another batch right here of multicam black tool bags, those finished up today. Got some shotgun cards. We got some Typhon Royal Blue XL fupas. We remade these. These are the ones I showed you yesterday. We redid them so that they're proper OD black. The inside looks like that. Compact tear-off med pouches there. We've got some of the free items. These are the Harry Potter birthday pouches, coffee day pouches. Those are just some orders that are finishing up, so they needed the free items. Looks like we have some 8 mag stacked chest rigs out here. These are bigger rigs. These have 4 columns of pals on the side. Carry dual columns. You can carry bigger medical columns, smoke, incendiaries, whatever you're carrying, more mags. That rig can actually scale to 22 mags if you want to run it that way. Over here, more multicam large tool bags as well as standard tool bags. Looks like the pile has collapsed. Amanda will build a really nice photo by putting boxes inside those things. And then when we go to ship them, it's always a hassle to pull the boxes out. So she would build you a beautiful pile, and then I complain about it because it takes too long to unload them, to download them. Tons of stuff cut, piled up, going. They'll start tomorrow. How's everybody's day? Wish I could set my notification sound as John squeaking shoes. What's up, Tim? Chuck and Chase, haven't heard from you in a while. Sam Russell, what's up, bud? Got my blue vehicle med bags. Nice, nice. No notification, weird. Made it. Fraser, what's up? Ross, what's up? Hardway Homestead, what's going on? Chase Peoples. I'm seeing 30 on here. I'm not seeing shit for comments. Francisco, what is a cool watch to buy under 10 grand that isn't super common? What do you want it to do? Right? Why do we buy expensive watches? It's the secret handshake into the club. So 10 grand, you can buy a lot of watch for 10 grand. Tag, discontinued the Grand Carreras. You're going to be around 10 grand on those. I think they brought them back. You just got to kind of go look at them, find a watch that you really like, read the reviews. What's the service on them? What's the the warranty on them? If you have an issue, can you get it repaired? If you're going to pay 10, I'd tell you get a Rolex, really. It's going to hold its value. If you're going to pay 10, put a little more on top of it and get a Rolex that you want. First couple minutes we couldn't hear. Weird. Was the 6 Max stack something you designed or essentially a commission for someone? No, we designed those. We made those. I made those. People picking up Garmin watches know what's up. Sam, it's been at least an hour. First couple of minutes we couldn't hear you, but could see video. Anybody else couldn't hear? Is that a thing? Anybody else correlate? Anybody else have that issue? Thoughts on Nightcore EDC flat? I've never had a Nightcore. I don't know. Is that that new one that's kind of like a smaller version of this? Sound was fine. I could hear. Just got in. William Hart, what's up? Benjamin Brewer, Irish, what's going on? What are some other YouTube channels that you listen to similar to mine? Not gear-wise, but in regards to different topic conversations. I listen to Tim Pool, usually for at least a few minutes when he comes on. What time is that? 7:30? I listen to Real AF, Andy Frisella. You should definitely look that up. I'm always watching Rob stuff anytime Rob drops a video, which is typically only Wednesdays now. Kill Rob Bailey, Rob Bailey's channel. Mike Glover, I watch Mike Glover's stuff. I actually subscribe to his Patreon. I watch Bear's stuff in the morning. Not as much as I used to. I'm always fucking just all over the place in the morning. There's some other channels too. Popped off Tim's. Yeah, I watched the beginning of it. Hanging in there, starting on my subtle self-improvements. Mike Force podcast. Yeah, Mike's podcasts are good. Glover stuff. I pay for his Patreon. I pay for Bear's Patreon. I think there's a couple others I'm on too. Man, I spend so much time watching my content that I don't have a lot of time to watch a ton of other content. Brecca Huberman, yeah, those are great too. I watch all their short form content. John, do you think Rolex will always obtain value? Hublot and newer companies will fail or not gain value? Rolex is always going to hold value. Rolex has always only gone up in value. I own, 7 Hublots. I'd be hard pressed to sell. Like if I wanted to sell them tomorrow, I probably couldn't get 50% of what I paid for them out of them. Rolex, you could. And I say that as a dude that doesn't own any Rolexes. So I'm not partial to them, but they just hold their value. They're fucking Rolex. I mean, you hear that all the time. They're Rolex. Don't worry, somebody will be along here in a minute to tell you that they don't hold time. I can get a $100 watch that's just as good as a Rolex. Yeah, that's not why you buy a fucking Rolex. Andy Stump's new podcast channels. Also haven't seen it, man. Haven't seen it. Had a few of their lights, and I think they're great for the price. Right on. Just got Fupo. Love it. Thoughts on T-Rex arms chest rig? I haven't seen it, man. I've never touched any T-Rex and Allen stuff. I can tell you all about our chest rig. I would love for you to buy one of their chest rigs and put your foot on the rig and then pull on the pocket and see if it rips off. Do that with ours. I don't know the answer to it. It very well might not. I don't know. I can tell you that all of our chest rigs hold AK mags. They're all made around AK mags. Pretty much everybody's is now. made around an AK mag. Really appreciate the podcast. It get me through the day. JT, thanks, man. Kind of the joke of the watch community, Rolex has never in history of the company kept accurate time. Yeah. Keeps good enough time. You know what else doesn't keep good time? My fucking Panerai. As soon as you stop winding it up, it loses time. It dies, right? I put a watch on and I still look at my phone. I pull my phone out to see what time it is. Bringing my carrier down with me and you can check it out. Tim, right on, man. Right on. Do you have a T-Rex one? Is that what you got? John, do you have cold weather layers like Gore-Tex? Yeah, I have a ton of jackets, man. You see these shelves right here? These wire racks? Our walk-in closet's probably 20 by 20. And it's lined with these racks. And I put a shelf about halfway up. So the top part is all just like, you can even get a closet rod for them, but I don't even fuck with that anymore. And if I'll zoom in here, you can see this. This is one of those racks. Okay, maybe I won't zoom in. That whole rack is Arc'teryx and Tad gear and stuff like that. Hard shells, soft shells. Yeah, we have tons of that stuff. I have multiple 7-layer systems from all kinds of different brands. We bought a ton of shit for Amanda and myself 2 years ago, just for going out and being able to, ride 4-wheelers, razors, whatever, work the farm kind of stuff. The things John has: 1 shoes, 100 pair of jackets, 99. I 100% made money off his and her Rolexes 10 years after purchase. Yeah, you will, man. You will. You have the T-Rex. Right on. Right on. And like the layer thing, the jackets, right? You can buy one jacket. You can open it up and vent it and take it on and take it off. Or you could buy layer systems and then you can, do anything you want to do with them as needed. When you're younger and you don't have money, buy a jacket and a couple wool shirts. As you mature and you're more stable and you make more money, then, buy nicer products. It just buys you options. Any experience working with Gore-Tex fab? Nope, never done it. Any place a needle goes, water will leak through. So you have to tape it, glue it, RF frequency bind it. But no, I've never messed with anything Gore-Tex. The issue isn't the fabric being waterproof, it's the seams. Sealing seams at home isn't nearly as good as the machinery. Yeah. Most technical clothing doesn't have thread in it anymore. It's all glued with adhesives. And I have some very fucking expensive jackets, and just from leaving them in the truck, over the summer, they have unlaminated. Any experience working Gore-Tex? Would you consider doing a batch of retro SOE gear for the 90s, like Frog direct action chest rig? From the 90s? Nathaniel, are you the guy in the 90s special operations group? If I bought them, you guys wouldn't buy them. Will we do? Yeah, I still make LBVs. I have 7 in multicam black sitting in there. We just got more multicam black edge tape. You know how much I get for my LBVs? I get $1,250 for them. Those guys in there won't buy them. And for all the guys, the collectors and the hardcore dudes, I love it. But I have customers that'll pay $2,000 a piece for them. Toy Town, what's up? Glued seams come unglued. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now you could glue them back. I'll bet I could shoe glue that hood back on. I'll bet there's some adhesive out there that I could put it back on with. I'll bet there's some heat activated adhesive tape or something. asking about the guy asking about the older rigs. Here's a stack of rigs right here. These are Rallymans, which is just like the patrols that I made. It just has adjustable lids, so it works better for AKs. These will carry 3 M4 mags, 2 308 mags, or 2 AK mags per pocket. And these have pistol mags inside, outside, as well as inboard. And you got 4 columns of PALs. These are the upgraded ones, have the zippers inside. So you can put maps, comm charts, power bars, anything flat in there, frequency charts. More importantly, you can put a piece of foam in there, cut to shape. And what that does is that transitions all of that weight to the belt line. So you're bearing the weight on your hips, not all of it on your shoulders. It'll also help make you neutral in the water. Yep, SR25 Max. Yeah, Tech Fabrics always delaminate. Yeah, I said LVVs are $12.50. That's exactly what I said. Yep. Man, I used to think I was the expensive guy, and I've been in some of these sewing groups and watching people with other companies, boutique type companies, where guys ask for price quotes on custom stuff, and dudes are like, "Dude, we don't do anything under $5,000. Like, you want some special piece of kit, we charge $5,000." The world has changed. A lot of people, I saw a dude show up on one of these videos the other night afterwards saying that Strider was overpriced and they need to drop their prices, you know, $200 or $300. And we made a video on Monday. I called Josh from Strider and I said, "Hey, are you dropping your prices?" And he laughed. He's like, "Why would we drop our prices? We just got back from a show this weekend and came back with nothing." I said, "Yeah, I just wanted you to say that. I'm recording, you know, I'm going to use this in a video." And what that guy doesn't realize is Strider doesn't need to drop his prices. That guy has been downward migrated in class structure. The economy has lessered the amount of the value of his dollar. Strider has more than enough people. They have more customers than knives, and they sell every knife. So if anything, they need to raise their prices. That's just economy. Yeah, Strider sells out of everything, yeah. And in that same conversation, we discussed the collaboration we're about to do, which will be what? My 9th Strider collaboration, 10th collaboration. When we do a collaboration, we typically do 25 knives. When I number them, I do a 0 and then 1 through 24. And we sell all of our knives the same day. If you see us not sell them the same day, it's because I didn't put them all up for sale the same day. But bro, it's just fabric and sewing. You already do it. Can't just give me, yeah. Hey, I have this idea. It's super easy for you to make. Here's the idea. If it's super easy, why don't you go do it? What? $1,000 to make that rig? Yeah, you're not paying me $1,000 to make the rig. You're paying me $1,000 not to go do what I want to do with my wife this weekend. SOE Striders are workhorse. All the Striders are workhorses. Will there be another collaboration soon? Yeah. Been looking hard at the 308 options on the site for kitting out PSA AR-10. Sexy Benjamin Brewer 25. We have a couple options. Where did that go? I have a Highlander one. A lady came in here and bought the black one I had the other day. She bought the split front 308 that's been sitting here. So I've got micro here. These will carry 2 308 mags each. And it has the utility over there. What that means is that'll also carry 6 ARs plus 4 in that utility. So you can put 10 AR mags on there for 5.56. And then we have this split front rig. Our covert rig will also hold 308 mags. There it is. And then we have the split front 308. 2 columns on the side, single 308. It's real nice if you're driving. under a jacket if you're prone. Do you inoculate your working dogs monthly? If so, is it ivermectin? That's what we did with 20 pit bulls. We also fed chicken backs raw. Warming was important. No, we really don't, man. We really don't. I do look at their shit pretty frequently. But no, I really don't give them a lot of anything other than meat. You don't pay $10,000 for a nice set of implants because the implants cost that much. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the grant. Yeah, you're not paying me for the time it takes me to build it. You're paying for the 35 years that got me to where I could build it like this. Heard that feeding peppers to chicken is like crack for them and gives them nice subtle flavor to the eggs. I've never noticed any difference in the eggs at all. I've seen people say if you feed fish meal they can taste it. I don't notice fucking anything. They also say if you give them pepper through the winter it warms them up. We don't do none of that shit. My chickens eat everything. They eat all the scraps out of here. They eat other chickens. Like, they eat everything. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying I don't notice it. Take on T-Rex opinion that woodland is the optimal camo for civilians because it's not only functional, also because government doesn't use it. I don't know. I like woodland because it fucking looks cool. It looks even cooler with multicam black on there. Does woodland work? Yeah. We've been killing people and animals all over the world for hundreds of years before anybody had any camo. Buy what you want to buy. I think there's probably something for blending in with military. I think you should probably own some uniforms like your occupied government military is going to wear. It's probably going to be beneficial for you to be able to blend in with them when the time comes. People who make content, me, them, we could make polar opposite comments in content and have plenty of content to make. I don't know, man. Buy what works for you. Your opinion was right about being eaten alive in the woods in the earlier short. You ever think about Man Up series? We're about to do a TV show. We're about to do a show. We're bringing in. I don't know that I've talked about this public facing. That's what that's all leading to. Homestead Apprentice. That's kind of what this. That's what this is. We're going to take 100 applicants. We're going to whittle it down to less than 100. We're going to bring them out here for the gauntlet, which is a 3-day high labor physical weeding out process, right? We're going to do a lot of physical labor. And then we're going to select 2 teams to come back in 6 weeks. And they will be here, I think, for 6 weeks. In 6 weeks after the 72-hour, the teams we pick will be here for 6 weeks. And the winners will win some prizes. Pretty big, setup. But I believe the website is actually launched for people to put in their applications. Woodland works because it's woodland. Blending is a good point that T-Rex didn't cover, and a damn important one. T-Rex has some good. I don't know what T-Rex has out. I haven't seen any of T-Rex content, but like Dirty Civilian has a lot of good guests on. I believe they had Kyle Lamb on. Guys that have done shit. I have Scully. He's done a lot of shit. We have access to dudes. Do what works for you, man. Do what works for you. Better than Marpat. Do you have any idea of physical prerequisites? Lift, 50 squats, push-ups. We're letting them put in their applications. We're not really saying what the prerequisites are. Dirty civilian, dirt bike. Yeah, the dirt bike video was great, man. I shared it to tons of people. I sent it out in private message to a lot of dudes. We had conversations about it. I posted it. Only thing I've seen makes a difference in the eggs is feeding a lot of greens make the yolk darker. Yeah, I've seen, like, when we have bugs around, the yolks get darker. My birds, while they are in pens, they can get out of their pens at will and run all over the property. So we have, when there's bugs here, and they eat a lot of bugs and they eat a lot of seed heads and grasses. Anytime animals are butchered, we give them all of the, the guts and everything. They eat all of that. Flies come and make maggots. They eat all of that. We have a lot of animals here that poop. So anytime there is flies there, they eat all of that. DJ Guzman, no notification. Odd. Bang Bang, what's up? So match the cop black, not gear. I don't know what you mean. How's the kitchen makeover? I've got one thing out of there. Man, I will have intentions of doing 3 things today, and inevitably something else will happen. Which one makes money? That's the one that usually happens. Late notification, weird. It's always poop. That's right. Every piece of thing on the ground here that you think is dirt started as poop. I couldn't see any image tonight on the live. Had to refresh. Somebody else said that too. Somebody else said that. Have you guys seen the new shirt? This week's shirt? It's this right here. It's our round logo. It says made in the motherfucking USA. So if that hurts your feelings, this is not the shirt for you. Or maybe it is. Maybe you could tell it, just wear it and see what people that you interact with say. Because you know what people say? Nobody's ever like, oh, I don't like that. People always approach me and say how much they do like it. But I mean, if your feelings are hurt by this, they might approach you, right? Because you probably look like a victim. Caswell, what's up? Facts don't care about feelings, that's right. Will the sign-up letter be shared in the newsletter? How do you even know about it, William Hart? Homestead Apprentice. I would go and look up Homestead Apprentice on any social media platform that it might be on. And I would suspect, now I say that because I haven't looked for myself, but I would suspect there's a link to the website. Nice and big in the face of the person behind you, yeah. Nobody ever says anything. They might whisper about it or grumble, but the people that have issue with it, we have some people that come here or came here to an SRF event, and we're very, very upset about my door that says, if you're a simple bitch, fuck off. And then my signs on the driveway say slow the fuck down, right? And they were very upset about it. And they have told many people, like a dozen people, who have told me that they are upset about it. And I've been around these people face to face for hours, had conversations. You know who they didn't tell they were upset about it? They didn't tell me. They will talk about you, but they will not talk to you about it. I don't even like the sign on the door that says simple bitch, fuck off. I simply leave it there because people take issue with it. And if I remove it, it's going to look like I did it because they were upset about it. I only wear Savage Tactician SOE shirts, right on. Placing an order right now for the Typhon Blue Fupa. Oh, they're nice. You want to see them? Man, it's a good thing he's so straight. Because you really see that looks not straight. It's because the material, the way it's sitting. I assure you, these lines are all very straight in parallel. Field tack self-reliance, what's up? Yeah, hard work facilitates luck, no shit. You ever notice all the lucky motherfuckers? They work a lot. Show me your fupa. I wouldn't wear it. I build shirts I'll wear. I wouldn't wear it. It says, I know it's funny, but I wouldn't wear show me your fupa. I don't think I could sell 120 of them. Maybe, but not to my clients. So we made these. This was what we did on the video today. We will give these away to somebodies on our Patreon. OD Black is starting to grow on you. The blue thread's popping on. Yeah, everything pops up on dark colors. Our shirt this next coming week, we're doing lightweight hoodies. We're doing them with the blue liner in the hood and the red liner in the hood. If you have any of our lightweight hoodies, we're using the same blanks. I love them. I wear them all the time. And we're doing the United States post-apocalypse on them. Evan Dixon, what's up? There are people on here asking about Homestead Apprentice. They don't even know what it's called, and they're asking about Homestead Apprentice. Making a run of tiger stripe wallets? Nah, I don't have any tiger stripe edge tape or Velcro. Aaron Brown. The signs fall under blue collar law. Leave your feelings on the nightstand with your wife in bed or life partner. Blue collar law. What is blue collar law? I've never heard of that before. I think I like it. I'm ready to see how this new chipper is going to do. Me too. I'm ready to see too. I'm trying to search it, check Facebook, YouTube, longs and shorts. William, it's on Instagram for sure. Shit, go to my Instagram page. I have it posted on my page, and there's if you look at the short, it'll take you right to Homestead Apprentice. I like the Fupa XL till I got the dangler. The rigidity that back Velcro adds is nice. Yes. Yeah. That'll be vibrant blue. No, let's to match there. Amanda don't have blue hair. I forbid it. Raid pink. Now we're talking about the hoodies. And William Hart. I'm not being a dick about it. I legitimately don't know. Free shipping notifications. Bang, bang. Anybody else get shipping notifications on an order from us today? From SOE? $70 people on here, 48 thumbs up. That's not a good ratio, guys. Angel, you got shipping right on. You see 51. Yeah, I got 54 now. notification. North of Camden. I'm going to stop by in the AM 4:30 to hit the weights, or should I do business hours? Yeah, you're not going to get in the door. The gates are closed. The dogs are out. Gates are open 9 to 5. You need to know, I don't hang out. Like, I work. You come here. We will speak for a few minutes, but I do not stand around and bullshit. I just do not. Like, if I take off for an hour, that hour gets made back up. Like, everything, if I leave for the weekend for 6 hours, 8 hours, that time still gets made up. Like, the work doesn't ever just not happen. Guys that come here who have been here at an event with me, they will tell you, I continue to work while people are here. If we're going to have a conversation, you're going to chase me. You are welcome to stop by here, but there's not like, I don't stop what I'm doing and hang out and, bullshit for more than 10 minutes. Why do you guys say colorways? Why don't you just say fucking color? Hey, what are the colors of the FUPA? Where the fuck did colorways come from? That's some bullshit. Some guys read some shit and fucking, it's like using some big words. You're looking for the FUPA colors. The FUPA colors are multicam and woodland. That's what I have sitting here. There's multicam out on the table and some others. You obviously can see black, there's gray, Tiffany blue. Now, here's the secret. If you're not sure what color Highlander is, you just put it in Google, hit images, and you'll see all the shit in Highlander. You can also go onto my Instagram page and see I have posted 15 years of photos. So as you're scrolling through, typically I will say OD 6-mag stacked rig, Woodland AK M4 micro, Coyote stacked micro, multicam black grocery bag, right? So it's all there. Hid the notification, looking for FUPA. People should already know that live chat tax is a thumbs up. It's just simply like if guys can't do the thumbs up thing, I don't make any money standing here. Like I could do a lot of shit with 90 minutes of my time every night. Go find like right now. I mean, just go right now, scroll through YouTube, find the CEO of a company that's going to stand and talk to people he does not know about whatever they want to talk about. Caswell, thanks for the order, man. FUPA XL. What color did you get? Angel Brown. It's from the shoes. What are we doing from the shoes? I didn't see the shoes. So you have Highlander tool bags. Lights? No. I don't have any tool bag lights. I have Highlander tool bags. Look, you guys will be like, okay, my website says out of stock, or it lets you order it. And you assume that because it lets you order it, that it's in stock. It is not always in stock. The website, for 15 years that we've had the website, you could order anything you wanted, and then we would build it for you. More and more, we have the items. But if you're a dude that has to be able to order something and it's going to ship tomorrow or the next day, we are not the company to do business with. 80% of our orders do ship the next day. But if you got Ninja Mission or you got your SEAL teams, they're gonna pick you up in a fucking airlay out of a fucking C-130 and drop you in the ocean, and you're gonna do a fucking chamber lock in from a submarine, and they're gonna shoot you out the torpedo the next day. You already have your kit. Like, I'm not the company for you. I got 30 tool bag lights. John Oliver, what'd you order, bud? What did you order? Wife says I get depressed if I miss a live stream. William Hart, current events. There's a ton of shit in current events, buddy. A lot of content. Just looked it up. Cryptek Highlander looks kind of like a Cryptek version of Desert. Kind of. This will be great in the fall. It is great out in the fall, right? Works all around here. My wife gets jealous of me bringing John to bed. Woodland Vehicle Med Bag. Oh, we got him right. Yeah, we got him right here, man. Nice piece of kit. Very nice. I need my shotgun cards for deployment as mall cop. Man, I want one of them Segways with the fucking blue and red lights on it. Could I fit more shotgun shells in a tool bag or a boot bag? Boot bag is a little bigger. Tool bag has a lot more structure to it. You're around Pacific Northwest. Yeah, Mandrake works good too. It's the greener version of that. I don't even see, I'm sure I have some somewhere here in Mandrake. I don't see anything in Mandrake to show you though. I ordered Highlander today. They said they're not going to have any until February. I've never been disappointed with anything I've received. Right on. Still trying to access the form. Sorry, I was slacking on thumbs up. William Hart. This program's probably not for you. Like the amount of conversation we have already had about this, and I appreciate the enthusiasm, but like there's not ever going to be an address as to where to show up. You're going to have to find the address. We are doing that intentionally. It'll keep 1,000 people from showing up, and it'll weed it down to 100. I would assume that if you, now this is an assumption, this would work for me. It might not work for other people. I've already said I posted the Homestead Apprentice stuff. It's linked on my Instagram page. So if you can't find Homestead Apprentice somehow, you can find my page. And the videos, there are 2 videos posted. There's only 2 pieces of content on the page. One this week, one last week. And the video that's on my page is shared from their page. So if you go there, I would also assume, and now I have not looked, it might not be there yet. I would assume there is a link to the website on their Instagram page, and I would assume, it might not be there yet, I would assume that the application form is up there. It might not be there yet. Damn, Evan, I was figuring the black and pink cop rig was what you're deploying in the mall. Boot bag 100% will hold more shotgun shells and be way more robust than shotgun shells will ever wear through. Yes, however, if I was carrying a shitload of shotgun shells in cards, like you said, I would put them in a tool bag, not a boot bag. Now, with that said, the tool bag has Velcro inside, so maybe you don't want that. Maybe the cards stick there. Personal preference. Matt, what's up? What Matt are you, Matt? Which Matt are you? Couple orders back, my wife was like, who is Amanda Willis? Because her name is on all the labels. I was like, don't worry about her. I need to blend in with liberal Kool-Aid hairs. Will you do a Trainer Blue micro rig? No. No. Toiletry bag is good for loose shells. Yeah, for loose shells it is, yeah. Guys always want big bags. Big bags are fucking heavy. I'd rather have 2 small bags than 1 equal size larger bag. Vance, we have Typhon. We have a little Typhon. It got here last week. We have a ton of shit cut in Typhon right now. If we're talking just a few more boxes, then the tool bag will work. But I'll get the boot bag instead. Get whatever you want. You're a grown fucking man. Are we ever going to do Marpat Fupas? No, there is no Marpat. What we were using was not Marpat. The Marpat we were using was called Night Stalker. It was a digital. It was very close to it. And the mill stopped making it over a year ago. I have material. It's going to be very expensive if I make anything out of it because I can't get any more of it. So doing a custom couple pieces in Marpat, possible. It's going to have a high premium. I have orbital re-entry insertion to capture hostile HPT. Those stand-up pouches work real well for shotgun shells. Yeah, Evan, they seem to think that they want to carry boot bags for shotgun shells. I don't think people realize how many fucking shotgun shells fit just in a tool bag. I distribute weight across smaller bags. They will be more. Yeah, absolutely, man. I would rather carry 5 toiletry bags loaded up and then put them in a medium clothes bag, which they fit perfectly in, and then grab the modules as I need them. Had a big ass bag filled with gear, cussed every time. Yeah, and it doesn't fit as well as 2 smaller bags. You can jam them in places. Yeah, fill a 50 can ammo can. And is it a fat 50 or a 50? Yeah, fill it and then walk around the block. You should do that anyways. Grab some 25-pound dumbbells. Grab some 40-pound dumbbells. And just walk around with them. Just do farmer carriers with them. Just got coyote and scribble on it with green crayon. The other Marines will never notice. Yeah, that's why we put this Velcro on here too. You notice the Velcro's everywhere? You can just take a piece of opposing Velcro, throw it on there, and then write on there with a Sharpie what's in there. Yeah, 5 boxes of shells heavy enough in one. Good luck carrying it any distance. Yeah, and when, if you're a true baller, I mean, just go get you some 5-gallon water cans or fuel cans. Fill those with water and just walk around with those. Do you know why the fuel cans have multiple handles on them? A lot of them have 3. Because if you're carrying it in one hand, you use the center. The outboard handles are so that 2 people can carry that one can. I filled 30 Mike can 9mm. Oh yeah, shit, holy shit, 9mm is so fucking heavy. How many frozen rats for your rucksack? Jeff, do you have frozen, you have reptiles or something? I assume you mean rats like the rodents, not like the tray rats or sea rats. Oh, 400 mice in a backpack. I have no reptiles right now. We were producing hundreds of rats a week. I had over 1,000 snakes at one point. I don't have any reptiles at all. Saw honey buns on the shelf. Yeah, we did. It was like International Honey Bun Day. So those were promo. We put up. Whenever we do a promo like that, it usually comes with an actual usable, cool pouch. Gotta get you dinner at the house. Be well. God bless. Right on, man. Battle chemist. We had ribeye for dinner. That's what Amanda and I had. Ribeye. Nothing else. Just ribeye. Boot bags found their own deployment in life. One boot bag. This is my pit bull to go bag, shave kit, Dremel for nails and all. Right on. tactical honey bun pouch. Yep. Yep. I don't know what we put it in. It was maybe a 6-inch flat pack or something. Whenever we do a promo like that, there's usually something in there. And then when you're done with the thing, there's a pouch that you'll use in everyday life. Radio Made Easy. Need to place an order soon for some UV 5R wearable antennas. Why don't you do that right now? Haven't been watching long, but one thing I've learned about dinner with John and Amanda, it's ribeye or sushi. Yep. Yep. Tim, he does those classes all over the place, man. Favorite part of ribeye is that darker outer edge. Yeah, you and me both, man. Dump pouch holds mini tactical honey buns. Yeah, it does. This was dinner. I will have that for breakfast. There's the third one. Six Max stack rigs still available. I'm sure they are. We just made them today. They're OD green. And then I have Woodland 8 mags being made right now. Those will probably finish tomorrow. And those rigs come with the H set. Is the compact tear off med pouch available in a dangler configuration? No. No. Anything new with the animals? Nothing new with the animals right now. We planted 30 trees. By we, I mean somebody who was not me. Carrie Brown, Jake assisted. I think Jake planted some of them too. A couple dudes I messaged, said, hey, we're planting trees if you want to come see how to do it the right way. Some dudes showed up. 30 trees planted on Monday. Telling people on IG Live tonight how pulling a bar tack sucks, as I bar tacked, then didn't sew in a part and had to, oh yeah, imagine ripping out a bar tack. Do we still have gray and black shotgun rigs? I think so. Two spots for the live tissue lab. That's something you guys will probably never see in your life. You should go to that. What kind of trees? We put in a lot. We put in more figs. We put in more blueberries. Some apple tree types that I didn't have. Some plums. There's no plums on the property. We put in some plums. Those ones are solid gray. And there is a gray black one right there. Right-handers. I probably have left also. Maybe. Not, maybe. Yeah, there's a gray black left hand. Suck at hashtags. Any advice on getting more followers on Instagram for business? Yeah. Look at your competitors and copy their hashtags. Do NSW modular rigs come back around anytime, or is that rare? We'll run some. Evan, what color you want? Say woodland. This is my first notification I've got in a month or so. Just a heads up, FCC passed full federal control over every entity of the internet. Yeah, I keep hearing that. Did they really? That's been the talk. Post something to direct evidence of that. I'm not saying they didn't. Tim Pool wasn't talking about it. Shapiro, I've been hearing the grumblings about it for 6 weeks now. I see everybody talking about it. I don't think that is a it is a signed into law thing. And we should be clear. They can already do that, right? You think they don't have an internet kill switch? We're going to put a vehicle kill switch in all the cars by 25. They already have it. Any vehicle that has any interactions. My Toyota knows when I need an oil change. It knows how many, every car made in the last 10 years, there's a tattletale in there. When you blow your motor up in any of your Porsches or any performance car, they know when you redline that vehicle. Oh yeah, Evan, good pick. Love that rig. I need an NSW modular rig. Chuck, say Woodland. I want to see how many radio pouches can cram onto one of the for a video. Any OnStar equipped car as well has the ability to kill the engine. Yep, and OnStar is just the one you know of. There's a bunch of others that do the same thing. And you should be operating as though every single thing you've said, every forward you've sent, everything you have texted or typed, all those pictures your girlfriend sent you, anything you deleted, there is a record of every bit of anything you've ever done on the internet. '88 Cherokee, right on. I've got a '91 Suburban. It's badass, completely rebuilt. It still has 1991 air conditioning, 1991 heat, 1991 windshield wipers. I still have it. I have old vehicles, I do. I hope the day never comes that I fucking have to drive them. I'm 52. I've done enough shit, seen enough shit, lived long enough. I wanted to be comfortable. I plan to live, when society collapses, I plan to live exactly how I live today. I have the capability, if I don't have to live alternative ways, but I plan to live in fucking extreme comfort. LE agencies can pull any info off your phone with a warrant. Yeah, they can do it without a warrant. It's just the warrant allows them to do it. It makes it more admissible. Insurance companies have us pre and post scans cars when they come in for repairs. Yep. Vehicle black boxes, navigation system, OnStar, all our trackers. Yep. When you buy a vehicle at those fucking rent-to-own places, they all come with a tracker in them. Been driving a 97 4Runner, 5-speed trip coming from a new 4Runner. Was that by choice, Richard? '73 Bronx Ford Ranchero. Gray black shotgun rig, right on. Interrogated once 11 years ago, and what he told me was scary. He could go back as far as he wanted on the internet searches. Pull up my deleted photos. Oh, sure they can. And don't worry. Do not fear. If they have nothing to incriminate you, they will plant it. They will have you one way or another. I had a federal district attorney pull me out of prison and move me around for 6 weeks. And they wanted me to testify against the guy. And I said, I don't have anything to say. And they said, oh, don't worry about that. We will tell you what to say. They were going to let me come home from prison half early, 11 months ahead of time, and expunge all my shit. You don't have to have a crime. They'll give you one. It's a Toyota Rare 3-speed 4-wheel. Cool, man. Cool. The only gear that has stood the test of time for me, right on, Mr. Big Boss. Road noise changed drastically in the 2000s. Tough to go back. If society collapses, would you push all the machines and gear to the side? What would you do? What would you do with the space? Nighthawk, I don't know. If society collapses, we won't be fucking sewing, though. I mean, we'll still sew some shit, but not in the manner we do. 88 F350, heavy duty 550 suspension, 7.3. Oh, that's nice with a 7.3 in it. Yeah, you'd all be farmers. Bought a chamber vacuum sealer based on advice by a couple of guys named Spirko Willis. Used it for the first time today on 30 chickens. Nice. Right on, man. Which sealer did you get? We've got the VacMaster 215. I don't have IG made. That's what I meant by attempt. Right on. Right on. William Hart. You're skylining yourself. I'm not talking shit to you. Actually, I'm kid gloving you a lot. I don't know why. You're skylining yourself. When I say hit the button, and people are like, well, I'm driving, whatever, remain silent. I don't know who hit the fucking button and who didn't. I don't know why you did what you did or didn't do what you did. Just remain silent until you do it. VacMaster is the standard. Yeah, VacMaster is by far the standard. Yeah. There's some clones of it out there that are pretty fucking good, though. Still expecting post-apocalypse nightly updates. Color me just. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's Tim saying that. What did he just? I was still. You mean you still would post-apocalypse? It was the meat chamber vac, around $600. Not familiar with it. The nightly shop updates. VacMaster. Yeah, my VacMaster was, I don't know, $1,400. I think I paid like $600 to have them drive it here the same day. They brought us. They sent it out on a semi truck. Harvest Right freeze dryer. Nice. Nice. We have the large. They've got the XL out now, which is twice the size of the large. All right, guys, I got to pee. I'm out of here. Everybody have a good night. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. We got videos went up today. We filmed a bunch more stuff today. You guys that just became members, there's a ton of content available to you now. We also have a Patreon, so check that out. Anybody buying a Harvest Right freeze dryer, if you go to my website, there's a link there. That'll give us a little bit of money out of your order if you use that. EMP Shield, code SOE, gets you 50%, gets you $50 off. If you click any of the links to the Amazon shit, for anything you buy on Amazon, it gives us a little piece, takes it away from Amazon. We have a ton of shit like that. I'm terrible about fucking promoting it. Too late for me, Josh. All right, guys, good night. John would be the one guy to figure out how to post YouTube videos during class. Night, guys.